I'm delighted to introduce Joanna Reeves. She is from Intrepid Travel, and she's the business development, or rather the head of business development and partnerships at Intrepid Travel. So welcome, Jo. How are you doing?
Hi, Julia. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. And so, how's it been for you personally and professionally over this last sort of difficult year? What sort of things have you been doing? Any sort of massive life changes or?
I think there've been a few, haven't there? Just one or two. I suppose starting professionally, working for a tour operator that owns their own global DMC network. We were kind of hit twofold in the early days. So not only are we dealing with that kind of customer facing, working with partners, trying to kind of figure out what on earth was going on, we were also repatriating hundreds and thousands of passengers from around the world back to where they needed to go. So that has been a journey, and like others in the industry, we've kind of used that year to kind of adjust and as an opportunity to make positive changes, as well as obviously needing to make some, I guess, more difficult decisions as a business around what COVID means to us. But I think that we've handled that really well and with integrity. And so from a professional point of view, I think we're in real good shape in terms of, you know, what's due to come, hopefully for all of us when there's a bit of a bounce back. Personally, wow, I just feel like I've been put in a blender really, and kind of, and someone turned the button on homeschooling. I came into this role in February 2020, just as things were about to kick off, and then I found myself in a new role with completely new circumstances, a child at home.
February, that really is, wow, goodness.
Great timing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So had that going on, and being at home, and I live just outside of London, so not being able to have that connection to London. I guess it's just been a moment of reevaluation, and everything is slowed down, and figuring out what we want to kind of take from this whole situation and make it a positive rather than a negative. So like a lot of people, I think there's been a lot of focus on wellness and life balance and what that's going to look like next.
There certainly has. And I know that sort of towards the end of, or I think sort of summertime last year, and hang on, where are we now? So we are summer. So obviously quite early on, you had a brainwave and you thought of, well, you know, let's support the travel professionals that are really going through a very tough time at the moment, as they were last year, and you decided to launch National Travel Agent Day. So tell me how that idea sort of formulated and how that kind of came about.
Yeah, so twofold really. One is coming into a new role where industry relationships is obviously a key focus of what I'm doing. None of the kind of usual rules applied anymore in the way that we would have worked or communicated with each other. So from my point of view, coming in with fresh eyes, I really wanted to, I guess, again, seek a positive, work closely with partners, realize quite quickly that in this situation that there was no us and them, there was no travel agent operator. We really had to work together in order to come through this for the better of customers and for the industry as a whole. So tried really hard to have those lines of communications and be a supportive partner. And then our North American team sent through some information around National Travel Agent Day over there and asked what our plans were for the UK. They were assuming that we had one here. So we did a bit of research and quickly realized that there was no such thing here. And then as a team, we kind of sat down and thought, well, what should we do about that? And one member of our team, Matt, was like, you know, we should just do it ourselves. We should kind of have a UK National Travel Agent Day. And we're just thinking, well, we're in the middle of a pandemic. We're going through an awful lot. Do we really want to be initiating something like this? But I thought, no, actually, this feels right. It feels as though at that point in time, travel agents were almost like our frontline workers. You know, they were really on the receiving end of a lot of trauma, I think, in terms of handling customers and also trying to mitigate that refund piece and repatriation, furlough. We thought, well, there's no greater way really than to celebrate those guys and also the industry as a whole and try and have a day of celebration and a bit of release from all the struggles of what we'd seen in the months before that.
Yes, I think that was such a positive idea and it was really well received last year. And I think this year you're kind of planning to go even bigger. I've seen bake sales and all sorts of things that are going on. So, you know, tell us what's planned in store
Well, I think the most important thing about National Travel Agent Day is that whilst it's something, that we kind of wanted to get going and get the day registered, it really is important that the whole industry is involved. It's not an Intrepid owned event, and it's not up to us to kind of, engineer the day as such, but it's for everybody else to kind of jump on board and for suppliers to do that. So we've got some plans ourselves. We're doing a 24-hour challenge, which is we're cycling continuously as a business for 24 hours, and each across all of our parts of the business, from North America, Australia, obviously here in Europe, and then our various global DMCs are all participating in fundraising for Abta Lifeline and the equivalent benevolent fund in Ireland, which we felt we wanted there to be a positive angle, but acknowledge that we're a year on and a lot of things haven't changed dramatically also for people and agents, so wanted to kind of make a positive contribution in that respect, but also with the fact that we now have less restrictions and it's all about engaging and connecting again. So there'll be virtual things that we're hosting a quiz, but then also the call to arms really was for all other suppliers, agents, operators, whoever, to connect, whether that be holding an event themselves. I know some people have got open bars in parts of the country. Others are they've got plans that they're keeping under wraps, so we don't quite know what people are doing yet. And others will be doing virtual things, visiting. And so I think that's really it. It's about having that, contributing to that good cause, but then also just bringing the industry together, because that's what we all love. And that's one of the, other than travel, that's the other perk of what we do. It's connecting with all the good people in this industry. So hopefully having a day where we can do that again.
Absolutely. We do love to get together. I mean, it's such a friendly industry, and the support for each other is really important, more important than ever. So I was involved with Abta Lifeline a few years ago, so I know what a great charity that is, and it really is important, and I'm sure that they'll be making some very good choices on who to support within the trade. So fabulous. And of course the day that we need to remember is Friday the
23rd of July. So not long.
Not long at all. No, absolutely. So this is next Friday week.
Yes.
Wow. Well,
yes.
On this recording, this is next Friday week.
Yes.
Okay. So right, we're really looking forward to that. And is there anything else you'd like to add?
I just really hope that we can all come together on that day and just have a bit of fun again. I hope OTT will be doing some fundraising or doing something, or spreading the love, or just everyone to do whatever they can to just have a bit of a
watch the OTT websites on Friday the 23rd. Watch our social media channels as well, Facebook in particular, and we'll also be supporting your Facebook channels, which I know are going to be a frenzy of activity, which is great. And of course, everybody should get along to Intrepid's course, which I know is being updated and is obviously full of all sorts of essential information for you to encourage everyone to get traveling again. Now we've got the big green light.
The only thing I would mention actually is that Bruce Martin at Travel Gossip, he has opened up the platform again for all agents, suppliers to either post details of their event, or on the day share pictures or messages of support like last year. So that's also happening. And also our friends at Travel Weekly, TTG, they're also getting involved. So and with yourselves as well, I'm just really pleased about that support. But if you're interested in anything that Intrepid are doing on the day, we'd love you to be involved in our quiz. Just jump on the Intrepid Loves Agents Facebook group, and you can see all the details there on the day.
Excellent, great. Well, we're all going to be participating and joining in, and what a fun day it will be on Friday the 23rd of July.
Yes.
So thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. It's great to hear all about it, and we look forward to participating.
Thanks so much, Julia.
Thanks a lot then.